OTA software update is a convenient function that provides software updates for vehicles through wireless communication. OTA software update allows vehicle system up to date with the latest software without visiting an authorized service center. The details of the update can be found on the Genesis Connected Services app or on the Genesis official website. The latest software is downloaded automatically while driving. Once vehicle is turned off, pop-up message displaying software installation availability is displayed on the infotainment system screen. After selecting the Start button, follow the guidance and check vehicle's condition ready for update. If the update conditions are not met, the update will be cancelled. Once the update starts, you can check the progress through the in-vehicle infotainment system screen. When the update is completed, you will receive a push notification to the Genesis Connected Services app. Please refer to the link in the Notice section of the app to find out more about the update history. After completing the update, if you start the vehicle, a completion pop-up message will appear on the infotainment system screen. You can also check detailed information about the update through the QR code in the pop-up message. The Genesis Digital Key is a digital service that enables control of the vehicle doors using a smartphone or card key without a smart key. To register a smartphone as a digital key, download the Genesis Connected Services app from the Google Play Store or App Store. First, place one smart key inside the vehicle. Then, open the Genesis Connected Services app. Select the vehicle and select Vehicle Digital Key Settings to activate the registration screen. Select Settings, Vehicle, Digital Key, Smartphone Key, My Smartphone Key on the navigation screen to enter the Digital Key Registration menu. After pressing the Register button in the Genesis Connected Services app of your smartphone, follow the instructions to set it to registration mode. And then, place the smartphone on the indoor wireless charger with the back of the smartphone facing down. Select Register on the vehicle screen to proceed. When registration is complete, notification message is displayed on the vehicle's navigation screen. Remove the smartphone from the indoor wireless charger and follow the instructions on the smartphone screen to end. Once the digital key registration is complete, you can unlock the door by tagging your smartphone on the vehicle door handle without opening the Genesis Connected Services app. If safety unlock is set, only the driver's door is unlocked at the first tag. And if you tag it again, within 4 seconds, all doors are unlocked. After unlocking, if the door is not opened within 30 seconds, it will be locked again. To start the vehicle, you can put your smartphone on the indoor wireless charger and press the Start button while pressing the brake pedal. The digital key can be shared with up to 3 people via Samsung Pass or Apple Wallet. You can set the period and accessible function for each individual, and sharing will stop when you revoke the permission at any time. To delete the digital key from the vehicle, use the smart key to set the vehicle power on. and place one smart key in the vehicle. Select Delete All or Delete My Smartphone key in Settings, Vehicle, Digital Key, Smartphone Key on the navigation screen. If you delete the digital key from the vehicle, the key in the smartphone is also removed. If you select Reset from the digital key menu of the Genesis Connected Services app, you can delete all digital keys registered in the vehicle, including shared keys. Always take your digital key with you when getting out of the vehicle. If you want to leave the digital key in the car and leave, the door can be locked with the central door lock button inside the car. Face Connect is a feature that provides convenience to the driver by recognizing the driver's face to lock and unlock the vehicle door. To use the Face Connect, you must first register your face in the driver profile on the navigation screen. Each driver profile can register one face. Put both smart keys in the vehicle for face registration. Turn on the vehicle and select Settings, User Profile, Driver 1 or Driver 2, Face Recognition on the navigation screen. After entering the profile password, select Face Register, Delete, Register.
Please step out of the vehicle and look straight into the camera.
Circular indicator around the camera will light up in white and start rotating. After moving out of the vehicle according to the instructions and looking directly at the facial recognition camera, the system will start registering your face. When face registration starts, you can check the progress through the light on the circular indicator. If face registration is not successful, audio guidance is provided through the vehicle's indoor speaker. So keep the driver's door open during the registration. Registration is not possible if the face is partially covered or the face is at a different direction. When registration is complete, the circular indicator lights up in green for 2 seconds, and a notification of successful registration is given through the vehicle's interior speaker.
Facial recognition set.
Also, a completion pop-up is displayed on the navigation screen. Your vehicle can now recognize your registered face to lock or unlock the vehicle doors without a smart key. When you touch the center of the handle on the outside of the door, the circular indicator around the recognition camera lights up in white, and the facial recognition begins. Look straight into the camera at a reasonable distance. When the facial recognition is successful, the circular indicator turns to green and the vehicle door is locked or unlocked. If the vehicle door is unlocked through facial recognition, the registered fingerprint can be used to start the vehicle and start driving without a smart key. In order to delete registered face, keep at least one smart key inside the vehicle. With the vehicle on, select Settings, User Profile, Driver 1 or Driver 2, Face Recognition on the navigation screen. After entering the profile password, select Register Delete Face, Delete, and follow the instructions to delete the registered face. If you want to leave your smart key or smartphone equipped with a digital key inside the vehicle and lock using Face Connect, keep your smart key out of sight to prevent theft. The world's first sphere-type SBW electronic shifting system, mounted on the GV60, makes it easier to recognize vehicles' gear status. When the vehicle door initially opens, the crystal sphere's mood lighting is turned on in standby mode. When you start the vehicle with the brake pedal depressed, the ready symbol on the cluster is illuminated, and the shift dial appears as the crystal sphere rotates. While driving, the shift dial is always rotated to the driving mode. The shifting method using the dial and the P button is the same as the existing electronic shifting system. A safety function has been added for reverse gear. When the dial enters R, it vibrates for easier recognition. Also, when shifting into R, the color of the mood light changes to red and lets the driver know it's in reverse. When the vehicle is turned off after parking the vehicle, the gear shifts to park, and the SBW changes to the standby mode where the crystal light is visible. If you need to engage neutral while the vehicle is turned off, press Start twice without depressing the brake pedal to enter IG on mode. Then remove the cap on the right upper side of the crystal sphere, then press the button. When neutral gear is successfully set, the crystal sphere rotates and the shift dial appears. If you want to switch back to park again, press P button in the center of the shift dial. When the crystal sphere is unable to rotate properly, there are several actions you can take. Once the disturbance is detected, it will return to the initial position and attempt to rotate up to 2 times. If the disturbance persists, the cluster will display a message requesting to stop rotation control and reset to protect the instrument. Perform initialization by turning the vehicle off and then on again. Even following a restart, if dial mode switching is not possible due to the same problem, or if the rotation is impossible due to mechanical damage or malfunction, instruction will be given for manual rotation or suggest inspection of the shift dial. For manual rotation, pull the top of the sphere strongly towards yourself with your hand and rotate it until the dial is fully visible. In case manual rotation isn't available, it is recommended that you do not pull with excessive force. Instead, get it inspected appropriately. The remote diagnostic service is the easiest way to check the condition of their vehicle without visiting a service center. Based on the results of the remote diagnosis, you can receive a faster and more accurate vehicle repair service along with the data collected in advance. 2 different options are available accessing remote diagnosis. Depending on the situation, call the call center or make a reservation through the My Genesis app. When there is a known issue or face emergency requiring technical consultation, request a remote diagnostic service through the SOS button on the overhead console or via Genesis Customer Center. When the remote diagnosis request is confirmed, the Remote Consultation Center will call the driver real-time to obtain consent and then start remote diagnosis. After the results of the remote diagnosis is out, follow-up services are provided as needed. Depending on the condition of the vehicle, you can receive follow-up services such as repair reservations at service centers, emergency dispatch, and towing. If repairs are required at a service center, the remote diagnosis data collected in advance can be used to perform more rapid and accurate vehicle maintenance. Even if you don't visit the service center, you can reserve a remote diagnosis through the My Genesis app if the vehicle has abnormal symptoms or needs a basic inspection. Experience easy vehicle management by performing vehicle diagnosis conveniently at your desired time and place. To use the remote diagnostic service, go to the Remote Diagnosis application in the service, the Maintenance tab in the My Genesis app. Select the vehicle problem and select the consultation time. A notification message will be delivered 10 minutes prior to the reservation time. Park the car in a safe place according to the notification message. Start the vehicle and wait. In accordance with the reservation time, the Remote Consultation Center will perform a primary remote diagnosis on the issue requested by the customer through the app. In addition, the diagnosis is performed on basic inspection items suitable for the vehicle. After the remote diagnosis is completed, you can check the results in the My Genesis app and the inspection results of the basic item. If follow-up actions are required, you can receive real-time guidance during the consultation. Select a remote diagnostic service that suits the driver's situation and enjoy a more accurate and prompt vehicle maintenance service. Please refer to the Genesis official website for details.